Welcome to Therapy Through Cards. Welcome to your reading today. Today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking at how you leveling up in your life, okay? What are you about to do that I feel like for some reason Spirit is kind of giving me the energy of like courage. This is going to take you a lot of courage. And it's interesting, I just was about to say color. I don't know why I was about to say color. I think that just means your life is about to get more colorful. It's just going to be glowing. There's so much more brightness ahead of you. I'm also getting the energy of hope. So I'm not going to sugarcoat. Usually when we have a level up, it does take a bit of effort on our part. So we're going to have a look at where you're going to conquer and when you're where you're going to rise to and how you're going to change your life for the better. It's really exciting. So let's get into it. Use your intuition or just use the pocket bags as a guide, whatever. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So let's get into it. Let's start with pile number 1, guys. Let's see. Okay, let's see how are you leveling up. All right. We have 2 cards here, okay, that are face down. I'm going to reveal them to you. They're very important energies. I have no idea what they are, okay? I just shuffled and then put them there. And then we're going to get some more cards for you, which I'm going to shuffle on camera. And then we have this little pocket bag, which is really cute. And the inside is a very specific keyword that is important to how you're leveling up. And I will reveal that when I feel the time is right. So do I want to show you these cards first? I think I will before I get your other cards. So let's have a look. How are you leveling up? Ooh, luxury. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're about to maybe buy things that are a little bit more expensive, you know. Maybe there were some things in your life that you couldn't afford. Well, you are able to afford them now. That's the vibe I'm getting here. You're just going to be able to have experiences and buy things that you normally wouldn't have been able to buy because it was out of your budget range. I'm also sensing here that your tastes could change as well. You know, you have more of a value, or you want value in possessions and people. Really interesting. I'm also getting there could be some sort of level up in your career. That's just what I'm sensing. It doesn't have to be, but there's something here about being a boss or being a authority figure in some way. Okay. Let's have a look at this card. We have curiosity. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. Awesome. So you're going to expand in your mind, all right? And there's going to be this fascination or something that piques your curiosity. But basically, I feel like you're going to have more of an open mind. And when you have an open mind and when you're more curious, then the universe is able to provide for you a lot more. Because when you have a closed mind, then it's almost like you're putting yourself in a box. But I feel here there's a lot of expansive energy. There may be a lot of things that you just find interesting. And you're just like, oh, I want to explore that. So I feel here with this card, it's interesting to give you this energy of like, there's going to be a lot going on. There's busyness. Your time's going to be well spent. That's what I get. So I'm just putting your cards over there. You may not be able to see them, but let's get some other cards. Let's see. Let me tap into your energy pile at number 1. How are you leveling up? Oh goodness. Okay. This came out of nowhere. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm channeling. If you don't want channels, go to timestamp and just click on the card energies. But straight away as I picked up that card, I got this energy of that someone may not agree with you. I'm just trying to figure out how to put this energy into words. There's someone that is almost at opposition with you in terms of maybe what you want in life, and there's something here about like a battle of opinions, a battle of I want it this way and this person wants it that way. but you're ultimately going to have to choose to do it your way. There's something coming in. I'm also got the sense of, don't be afraid to be truly yourself. And when I say that, because what came to me as an auditory message, I should just say it, but it's just a bit, it's not very nice. It was, you're a freak. And I feel that is just someone putting you down because you do something differently, or you have a different way of seeing the world, or different perspective, or you just don't do what everyone else does. And when you don't follow what everyone else is doing, people may look at you a little bit differently. And yeah, there may be someone in your life that calls you a freak. But what I like about this is that you are going to own your power, and you're going to be a little bit different, embrace that uniqueness that you have. Okay. And this person who called you a freak or looks at you like a freak, they're going to be sorry. They're going to, yeah, far out. I'm so angry at this person. I don't know why. I just don't like people telling people that they're freaks, you know, for being themselves. Yeah, they're going to wish they never called you a freak, or said something along the lines that made you feel different, or made you feel like an outcast. Okay, let's get some more cards. What else is coming through? Okay, so Spirit's saying that you do have a dream, so please don't give up on your dreams. Really acknowledge and cherish your dreams. And also with the curiosity card, if there's anything that you find curious or passionate about, follow that. Follow your interests, pile number one. Follow them. Don't care what anyone says. All right, we're getting more cards. Messages for pile number one. How are they leveling up? Yeah, Spirit just said standards. So you're raising your standards. That's good. What else for pile number one? Okay. I'm getting this childlike energy. I'm getting just a vision of children playing. It's going to be about you really going back to when you were a child and figuring out what you like to do as a child, or what inspired you, or just reflecting on your childhood, and knowing that this childlike energy, I think, is still in you, and it needs to be expressed. And it's interesting because the curiosity card, who are the most curious people ever? Children. I feel, you know, they're just curious. Everything's new. They're just like, what is this? So there's something about childlike energy coming in. Okay. Really embrace that. If you feel, yeah, okay. All right, Spirit, I'll express it in that way. So just gonna be honest here, guys. Someone has pushed your buttons and closed you up tightly. Okay. And when I say close you up tightly, but it just means just making you doubt yourself in some way, or just not making you push yourself to the limit that you know you're capable of, because someone has said something about you. And the level up here is getting past that, is getting past what people think and what people have said about you, and going back to feeling the freedom and the sense of, it's more freedom. Like, children have so much freedom in order to explore, and there's also this youthfulness, like being able to feel young again. So I wonder what that's about, the youthful, young energy. Wow. So there's also a level of being unblocked, which is great. Okay. So I'm just going to get a little bit more cards. I'm going to get you one of these. We'll get your tarot in a minute. But yeah, I'm just going to tap into your energy. Yeah. Also, when Spirit brings me through children, it could be something at its beginning stages that is growing. Okay. You could be beginning something new, and it's really exciting, gets all your curiosity and all your attention. I do feel a sense of, how do I say it? Oh, passion's coming through. Let's have a look at your cards, pile number 1. None of your cards turned up right, like up front. Wonder what that's about. Let's start. Oh, the sacral chakra, beautiful. And then you have collaborative dreaming. Look at all the colors. They're really like orangey, earthy colors. Believe in yourself. Wow. Destroy. Oh my goodness. The sun. I'm so glad you got the sun. And look at you have an immense amount of color synchronicity. I am pulling out a lot of your cards, part number 1, because there is some sort of powerful force here with all the cards connected. And I'm talking about children, you know, I'm talking about childlike energy. And it's interesting how the sun, because usually on the sun card in tarot, there's a baby. But wow, 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at the word childhood. What a magical moment. Yeah, this card actually says reconciliation. I don't think this is about reconciliation with a particular friend in the past or that you grew up with in your childhood. I think this is about you connecting with yourself as a child. I don't know, but for some of you, I feel that could have been your childhood. Maybe was quite, how do I say it? It was hard. It was hard. You went through a lot. And maybe you had to grow up fast. You couldn't really become a child. You couldn't express. You couldn't play. You couldn't explore. You couldn't be given that appreciation and support from your family to encourage you to act in a childlike manner, I feel here. And look at the sun. The sun is expansion. Whatever is around, it's expansion. It's light. It's illumination. It's joy. It's I love this sun card because it's like the sun is melting into the earth. Kind of looks like lava. And these 2 people are watching. And it's interesting because we have 2 people here and then we have 2 people here on the card. So there's it's interesting because I don't feel like there's another person involved. I just feel like this is you. 2 aspects of yourself. I love this. Look at this. We have a figure in black and a figure in white. So it does give me maybe your darker aspects and then your lighter aspects. So any sort of darker aspects that are still plaguing you from your childhood, where I sense this, I get this image of basement and you're just kind of chained down in the dark and you're almost, it's giving me the Cinderella vibes. Oh my God. Not Cinderella's been in a basement, but like just kind of outcasted or just not fully given the nurturance and attention. If it's not your childhood, it's some sort of relationship that you had in the past that really affected your ability to see new possibilities or to see that there is unlimited amount of joy for you with the sun. The sun is ultimate happiness. The sun is whatever is on your mind or whatever you're thinking about shows on the outside with the sun, because the sun it brings everything, it illuminates everything that is going on within you. I feel. But I also feel here, guys, you're letting go of real childhood traumas, like big ones, if that resonates. So also you're seeing life in a new way. And it's so much more fun. It's so much more exciting. There's a sense of freedom. it's like all the cords are cut, so now you're able to live the life that you've always wanted. So there is this level of restrictions. Maybe there's restrictions from your past, your family, your old relationships. But now with the Destroyer here, this collaborative dreaming, I don't get a good feeling from it. Like sometimes it depends on all the other cards surrounding certain cards and just basically my own energy. I feel here with the collaborative dreaming that there's always been, you'd always have to be assistance to people. You've always had to kind of be, not leave someone out, or there's this dependency on certain people here, which honestly I feel like blocks your sacral chakra. How you're leveling up here is you're destroying. I love this with the Destroyer card. The Destroyer card is actually a really powerful and positive card. It doesn't sound very positive, but it's just destroying anything that no longer serves you or anything that is expired in your life. And I feel here there's something really, really expired from a very long time ago that needs to resolve itself so that you can embrace pure innocence again. So you can embrace just knowing that you're able to have newness in your life. You know, there's hope. There's the ability to take chances. So it is going from being quite dependent to becoming quite independent with believing yourself. You'll have to take a lot of belief in yourself to destroy this attachment to the past that I'm feeling in some way. But that's your level up. You'll detach from the past. It's pretty beautiful. And it's interesting, this sun is at night. Usually the sun is in daytime, but there's the night sky and then there's the sun. So it just tells me that there is going to be an immense amount of light being radiated on the darkness that you feel, or that you still have attached to you in some way that is related to your past. So that's an immense that's like hard to do. So that's coming in for you. I wonder how you really have been able to detach from these other relationships. But you'll be doing that. Let's get more information. I will get more tarot for you. We have the scribe, preserving knowledge and information. So being able to pass on information that you've learnt about your experiences, or just in general, any sort of knowledge that you have gained, it's actually worth preserving with the scribe. You know, it's really worth, like, the information and the wisdom and the knowledge that you've accumulated isn't something that should just be forgotten, especially when you get the scribe. It's something that we need to kind of keep because it's immensely valuable information. Connect with the land custodian. We have a kangaroo. Oh my god, it's kind of like Australian animals. I'll get to that one in a minute. Yep. Whew. Okay, Moon and Scorpio, a change in your emotional life. And it's interesting because the cups are all about your emotions. So this is some deep emotional healing. You're going through it. It may be tough, but you're going to be able to break. You're going to be able to break patterns, just other people's issues that you were dragged into and it wasn't your fault. Okay, you're transforming that. And emotionally, this is going to be tough, but it's going to be really, really rewarding. Have a look at this one. Patience. It's the foggy bog. Oh my god. Okay, so look at this. This is the fog. It's hard to see. It's very unclear, isn't it? Things are being foggy and hazy, and then you have patience. Just be be patient with yourself as you go through this emotional transformation with Moon and Scorpio. But that is your next level up. It's going to bring you, like, hell, you're going to actually be able to act as a child. If you've never been able to be childlike, that's coming through. And look at this, breathing. You're suddenly going to get this new sense of life where things feel a lot calmer when it comes to your emotions. Especially how you interact with other people emotionally. You also, okay, I feel, maybe getting those emotional unmet needs met. Whew. There's so much healing, and I feel also for you, Poundable, that there's people coming in to help you with this. But healthier people, okay? I will say, like, out of a lot of different sorts of healings, this one is probably the hardest one. And you're doing that. And that's probably why you need to sort of journal or just write down this process. Document it, because you're going to get through it. And connect with the land is such an interesting one, because it's connect with the land does give me the vibes of ancestors, but it also gives me the vibe of grounding yourself and being able to live, like really, really live, especially with the sun. Like, some of you guys have been in darkness, a lot of darkness. Let's get some other cards just quickly, and then we'll get your intuitive messages. Of the King of Pentacles, wow. Reliable, visionary, and generous. It's like, once you get past this emotional trauma or wounds, you skyrocket towards success and achievement. Yeah, 5 of Cups. On the Destroyer and the collaborative dreaming, leaving, loss, sorrow. It's at nighttime as well, and that's the night. You're leaving that behind, okay? You're destroying that, no more. And then we have the Temperance, which is healing, beautiful, healing, guidance, balance, and Temperance. Look at all these waves behind her. You're no longer, okay, if you guys have some really weird, not weird, but if you have some reactions traumatic reactions, that's healing as well. Let's get 2 more, and then I'm going to get your intuitive messages. I know this was a bit of a heavy one, but it's probably the most profound healing I've had in a reading. 7 of Cups, delusions. Well, I'll get you one more. So, breaking delusions, realizing the truth, I feel here. Because maybe it was hard for you to see because you always thought it was normal. And then we have, yeah, clarity. Ace of Swords. Clarity in terms of your emotions. Seeing the truth. I love it with the fogginess. Because it's like, now you can see clearly. Alright. And I'm getting, guys, a lot of you may be a bit older. I don't know, but that's coming through. You're breathing new life. Like, you don't have to be in pain anymore. Like, this is a deep pile. I'm not gonna lie. All right, this is a intuitive messages from Spirit. These are just general or related to what we've been talking about. Let's have a look. How are you leveling up? Yeah, look at this. No more pain. No more pain. And guys, go and research the sacral chakra, because that is something that you are, I feel, expanding. Working on that chakra, I think, is going to help you believe in yourself. But I honestly feel like it's going to become unblocked. But it's something to do with like faith and believing in yourself and not having to have other people give you that faith. And then we have the King of Pentacles with pain. Maybe you use your pain to get you into that position. No, we'll see it. Reconnection. It's interesting because all these other cards tell me that there is no reconnection. There is no sense of, maybe some of you guys are dreaming to long for this connection that you never got in the past. But I do not feel that you want to reconnect with it. But the reconnection could just simply be you in your memories, or you sort of just like still living that experience, which I feel here is where that healing's coming through. And the sun, let's have a look. Oh, how can you make more money? Okay. So there's definitely a drive for you to make more money. You will. Maybe you're asking yourself this question. Possibly this childhood issue or trauma has prevented you from being able to be financially independent or have the money that you want, which you will get. You got the luxury card, okay? You're going to be able to provide for yourself. But there is that healing here with the Temperance. And I love how you got the Sun. Practice calming your mind and need to center and balance your energy. Cut out the noise. It's interesting because you've got the Ace of Swords, so you will be able to do that. And the delusions can mean that, you know. There's usually with the Seven of Cups, there's lots of different cups, you know, lots of different things going on in your mind. But it's more with your emotions, you know. There's a lot of things going on because cups represent emotions. But I feel here that you're going to see that maybe a certain way of being treated or a certain lifestyle or the way that someone's been behaving with you is a lie, or it's not healthy. But yeah, your emotions are all over the place here, okay? And interesting with the scribe, like write, journal. Mistake. You'll realize that whatever this, I know I'm not meaning to be laughing or anything. I just feel here that there's this sudden shift of, I know that was not on. Like, I shouldn't have experienced that with the mistake. You finally see things clearly, and that helps balance you out here. And it does push you towards figuring how you can support yourself and be more independent with the money. With the King of Pentacles, you will. Like, there's this emphasis on really providing for yourself, especially if you never had someone provide for you. Wow. Okay. For some reason, I feel like getting you one more card, because sometimes when I finish, I don't feel like I've finished. So let's get one more card for you. One more card. What card do I want to get, Spirit, for them? Okay. I feel like this one. Let's get this card. Let's see. A last message for pile number 1. Introspection, limbo, yeah. You are being forced at this moment to go within yourself, okay? Because a lot of your cards are at night, you know? They're when the sun isn't there. And that gives me the vibe of going within yourself. And then illuminating some knowledge or some understanding, or this is deep trauma, guys. I want you to take care of yourself, but this is how you're leveling up. You're working through it, and you're going to get through it. And just know that if you didn't have much in your childhood or in your earlier years, working through this is going to bring you a lot of what you never had. Okay? Pile number 1, take care of yourself. I'm sending so much love. Okay? If you feel like any of this resonated, feel free to leave a comment if you feel like it. If you resonated with my energy, make sure to subscribe for future readings. Take care. All right, pile number 2. I am this bag. When I was laying out all the cards and the bags, I could not take my eyes off this bag. I do not know why. It doesn't look that appealing, but I just could not take my eyes off it. There was just something about it. And even when I was doing pile number 1s, I just could not stop looking at it. And it will all make sense when I get into a reading, but whew, this one seems to want to be read. Want it to be the first pile, but I'm not going to read it. It needed to just be patient. So maybe there's something about you being patient, or it's finally your moment, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so how are you leveling up? Pile number 2. We have a little intuitive message in here that really wants to be seen, but I will get to it. It needs to wait a bit. And then we have these 2 cards that have little messages on the back. Very important to do with how you are leveling up. Let's have a look at this card. Let's see them before we get your other cards. We have intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so there's this desire or this longing to be intimate and to connect with someone or situation on a level that is pretty vulnerable. Wow. I'm getting this as a sense of a strong desire, you know, because I kept looking at it, and maybe this is what you want, guys, intimacy. But we'll see. We'll just put it here. Let's have a look at the little card that you chose. Believe. Oh. So you guys have to believe. Believe in this closeness and believe in this intimacy and believe that it's yours. It's available to you now. But it will be, because this is how you're leveling up. Believe and receive, I feel. But we're just going to put that card there. Let's get your cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into your energy. I've already kind of tapped into yours a little bit. So I get all your cards. If you guys don't want to hear me channel, just go to the messages of the cards in the timestamp below in the description, and we're going to get into your reading. And I am seriously, that is weird. I always notice how I am when I give your reading. So the colors of these cards are like popping out 3D, and I'm not on anything. I'm not tripping. Weird. There's something very active about your pile. The energy, you're just so, I don't know, are you magnetic or like, something about your energy. It's very heightened. It's, you could be coming a little bit more into your sexual energy. You could be a little bit more attractive. People may be admiring you. That's how you're leveling up. So there's this level of interest from other people. People may have their eyes all over you, because I had my eyes all over your pile. Oh my god, the vampire. Wow. You may have to protect your energy because you may become too in demand, which is interesting. I want this card. Number 2, Spirit. Wow, look at your cards coming up front. They want to be seen. I told you want to be seen. So I just think you're just going to be a little bit more popular when it comes to love and attraction and desirability. People are going to desire you. I wonder what you're doing. We'll get more information. Pile number 2, Spirit. How are they leveling up? Yeah, wow, thanks. That makes a lot of sense. Sorry, I have a little talk with Spirit. But Spirit said self-care, so you're taking care of yourself. And I mean, immediately when you do that, you're instantly, people want you more, right? Yeah, wow. And this card just tumbled out. Did you see that? Like, your guys are all over the place. It's interesting. What else, Spirit, for pile number 2? How are they leveling out? God, this is weird. All right, I don't know. I don't even know how to connect this into your reading, but it's Spirit just said a piece of pie. a piece of pie. Does everyone want a piece of your pie, or you like to eat pie? See, I don't even know how that works. It's almost like I don't exactly know why you're so alluring and attracting to other people. Maybe the cards will help us. Yeah, there's a little, Spirit just said a little bit of mischief. So there's a little bit of mischief, a little bit of like banter, a little bit of you knowing you're attractive and you knowing that you can have whatever it is that you want. But I feel it's because you have leveled up, or you have glowed up in some way. Worked on your relationship healing. Like there's definitely a level of confidence here. You know, there is this, you're okay to be seen, you're okay to be put out there, people to look at you, you like to be admired. All right, this is what, if you don't feel like that right now, that's coming in. Maybe if you focus on your self-care, then you'll have more confidence to really flaunt what you have, because there is a level of flaunting here, I'm feeling. Let's get you one more card. I'm not getting your tarot yet. I'll get your tarot in a minute, but let's have a look at this card. Can you see your cards, by the way? Oh yeah, sort of. Oh my goodness, this is a bit raunchy, this reading for you, part number 2. But we'll have a look at the cards. Okay, so Spirit's wanting me to reveal this now. It just cannot sit still. Let's see what it says. Let's see. Masculine, wow. It's in your masculine energy. Yeah. Okay. It's still a bit mysterious. Well, masculine is honestly taking charge, taking action, initiation. You know, you are taking charge, and it does kind of make me feel here with the intimacy, and you may be even throwing yourself on people, but I know some of you guys will be like, no, I don't want to throw myself on someone, but there's something here about a attraction. I just get it, like an attraction. Wow, okay. We have the Vampire and we have the Abundance. These cards turned over, so they're the pick me cards. They're very important. So you are very aware of your energy, and I feel like Spirit's putting this here for a warning, okay? Because you will be getting a lot of attention in this level up. So just pay attention, because we have the Abundance. Like, abundance is coming into you, double 8. You're going to be hit with, we'll have a look what it's tied with. Actually, let's do that now. Let's see what you're abundant in. The Forest. Oh my god. Okay. The Forest is basically, this is like a hidden magic, I feel. You could be very magical, or okay, so usually in readings, there's, when I do my channeling, it's either I get a lot of energy, or I get a lot of auditory messages, or I get visions. For you, it's heavily energy. It's heavily energy. I think, I don't know what you're doing. Are you working on your energy with the Vampire? Usually people will be like, oh, people are draining your energy, but I don't think so here, okay? Because it's next to double 8. Like, if you have abundance, then you're totally in control of your energy. You're so in control of your energy that people want to be closer to you because you're so in control of your energy. So it's hard to kind of like verbalize, guys, but okay, give me kind of like an example. Okay, so you know when you're like at a place, a social place, like a club or a party or a restaurant or any sort of room filled with people, and you enter the room. Everyone can feel your presence. Everyone can feel your presence. There's something, and then like everyone wants to come up and talk to you, even if they don't know you. I do kind of feel this sense of like you don't really care, and you'll attract even if you're not trying to. The more you try not to engage in social interactions, you are going to get attention. That's what I'm trying to say here. Just because you're given that double 8 and the forest is like hidden, people want to get to know what's going on with you. You go deeper and deeper into the forest, you explore deeper, and the more you go into the forest, the more you're going to be, oh my God, you're going to find some really interesting nuggets of treasure and magic, because it's an uncharted place the deeper you go into the forest, okay? Because it's interesting. This is so interesting. So you go 2 steps into the forest. Yes, you're gonna be able to know what's in the forest, right? But you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. It's untouched. You're not gonna know. You know? I feel here there's something that people want from you that they know they can't have from other people. That's what I get. Okay? So this is how you're glowing up. Let's get more information. Oh, yes. There we go. It explains everything I'm trying to say. Look at this. Sweet water, sensuality, and pleasure. You're going to be looking amazing. I feel very erotic energy from this card. Anyway, but yeah, look at you. Look at you. That is a gorgeous top, by the way. I love that top. I would wear that top. I love bows. I wear bow in my hair, but look at it. She's got a mirror. She's like, look at me. Wow. You know, you're becoming very attractive. And then we have the base chakra. Beautiful. Makes me feel like the root chakra. Is that the root? I'm not 100% like educated on the chakras, but I feel here with the base chakra that it is what is amplifying your attractiveness. So go research that chakra, because I think you've unblocked it or something, or that's what's happening when you level up. It does give me the sense of the base. It's like your groundedness. You're more really rooted in who you are. People can see that and feel that. Let's keep going. We have movement, speed. I told you, the movement of the cards coming out. Like, wow. God, it's such a... Okay, I'm going to keep going. We have gambler. Let's have a look at the gambler. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubted you. This guy cannot see, but he's still taking a step. I feel like people may have doubted you and your abilities and whatever it is that you... Some of you guys... I know, but this is like massive glow up in your attractiveness, okay? So maybe some of you guys didn't feel so attractive, but then there was something here that pushed your buttons, and then all of a sudden you followed your intuition, and then the change happened really quickly, really quickly, because other people doubted you in some way. That's just reality, guys. But I think it really helped you to switch on and follow your own intuition. And look where it's taking you. So basically here, I feel that is that you didn't let anyone, if anyone said anything mean about your appearance or the way that you presented yourself or made fun of you, I feel like maybe, I don't know, someone made fun of your something of a physical feature or the way that you presented. So some of you guys, this is physical. This could be, it doesn't have to be physical. It will be physical, but it's not all that glows up. There's definitely here about an attitude that is very captivating and sexual. Let's just put that there. But the what was I saying? I lost it, spirit. Why do you do that to me? I don't know what it is, but I feel here, if you had really shitty hair, Your hair is now amazing. If you have really shitty skin, your skin's glowing. It gives me that vibe. If you didn't know how to communicate to people, now you know how to communicate. But yeah, let's have a look at the set boundaries. Yeah, far out with the like, it is really hard for people to have you with this card. So you may be very attractive, and people may want to be close with you with intimacy, but I don't know, you're not easy to get to be with, and that's okay. That's fine. Don't just be with anyone. You can choose who you want to be with. An emotional phase or domestic development eclipse in Cancer. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So eclipse is all about change. And then we have Cancer, and this Cancer does give me the vibe of more of a having your emotions met. Gives me this nurturing energy. It gives me, for me, suddenly I just got this sense of you accepting your emotions, being okay with your emotions. I don't know, I'm not getting you being in a relationship. I'm getting you getting a lot of extra attention and people desiring you, but this is about you desiring your own body and your own energy, and being okay with feeling good in yourself. That comes to a level of like self-acceptance is what I'm feeling here, okay? And also Cancer is about the home. So you could be really focusing on some stuff at home. Let's have a look what it's tied with. Forgive. Yeah, forgive and accept. This is about forgiving you. And maybe the people that made fun of you here with the gambler. Or look at these two girls. Okay, look at these two girls. They're not just wearing a plain outfit, are they? They've got hair accessories, they've got earrings, they've got jewelry on, this is glamour, this is beauty, loving the self aesthetically, and it really boosting your confidence, and people are drawn to you like a magnet. Let's get more cards. Let's get some tarot. Did you get any tarot? How are they leveling up? Pile number 2. How are they leveling up? Seven of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Dishonesty, theft. Someone made fun of you or something. I get that vibe. Or someone. I don't know. Seven of Swords is not a nice energy. Okay. Even someone from the past or someone you used to be with may want to come back and rekindle an intimate relationship with you, but I don't think you will take that. Because we got the Vampire here. You don't want anything that is where's your other tarot? Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do the same one. That's fine. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. A lot of cards here. Paranormal, beautiful, spiritual. You're very spiritual with the paranormal, but I just think that's your vibration. You are definitely magnetic, and people are fascinated by you now, intrigued by you. The paranormal. I just go by her facial expression. Can you see her? She's like, no one messes with me. No one messes with me anymore. I've leveled up. I know my worth. Look how hot I am. I don't know. It gives me Wednesday Addams vibes too. Just because she's wearing sort of like an Wednesday Addams dress. Yeah. Let's have a look. We have the 2 of Pentacles, flexibility. I love this one because she has to sort of manage 2 things at once. You know, the book and the... Is it an apple? I don't know. But it's a balancing act. So... I think you're just going to get a lot of people coming in at you, and you're just going to have to weigh your options a lot. And we have the 4 of Swords. it's rest, recovery, quiet, rest, recovery, quiet. Yeah. Make sure you protect your energy, especially with the vampire. Yeah, just recover, rest. Protect your energy, protect your beauty. Don't let anyone take advantage of your beauty. Pile number 2. Then we have judgment, opportunity. Judgment is just like, I feel it's about sorting some incongruencies within yourself that you're fighting and battling with, and then painting a new way of being with the judgment that presents you all these opportunities. And I think they come with people, contacts, connections. And if for some reason I'm feeling the gambler is related to the judgment in some way, okay? For some reason I feel maybe you're not really that supported and you have to do all this inner work by yourself, which definitely shows on the outside, okay? And the masculine energy is, relying on yourself and taking action. And look at the action that's paid off. You are unstoppable, untouchable. You could be in a relationship, a very intimate one. But I feel here, you can have that, but it's more about you being in a very intimate relationship with yourself and loving yourself deeply. And there are people that want you, but you're just like, no. And I guess that can make you more desirable, kind of. All right, let's have a look. Let's get your general messages from Spirit. These are like just messages that Spirit wants to share with you. It could be with what we're talking about. And also with the belief card and the gambler. Like, you believed in yourself when no one else did. Huge congrats with you. All right. It gives me the vibe that you're doing something behind the scenes and then suddenly you come out and you have all this your attention and you're like, how did you do that? What did you do? How did you glow up like that? Yeah. That one. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. So just be careful. Just with the 2 of Pentacles, with the options that you're going to get, you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of attention. Just be careful, okay? Especially because it's near the boundaries. There could be someone really toxic wanting you, and that's why Spirit's bringing this in, okay? A new love, yeah. I don't know, like, it's interesting how this is coming up on the boundaries card and the draining life force and the 4 of Swords. Maybe you're just not ready for this new love yet. I mean, it's there, but it could be a love interest that wants you, but you're just like, I still working on myself. I'm fine with myself at the moment. I don't know whether I want to get into a relationship yet. But you'll have to make that decision, okay? Let's have a look. You're not stuck. There are many options. Open your heart and feel the right one. Yes. It's about going within yourself and trusting your intuition and allowing your heart to lead the way when it comes to your base chakra. And healing parts of yourself with the judgment. Mastery, craftsmanship, is a skill or hobby that will take up all your spare time. You are taking an interest in the next stage, possible recognition if you share your skill. Okay, that's nice. So you have a hobby or something that you spend a lot of time with. Look at this. If you share it, you'll get a lot of recognition. But I feel like you're going to get a lot of recognition anyway. And then we have this card. You're stepping into a power that you have not experienced before. Oh, yeah. Last year broke you, but this year you will rise stronger and determined. No one will get in your way. Yes, I don't think anyone can mess with you. Power number 2. What an amazing energy that you're about to step into. Okay? So power number 2, that was your reading. I hope something resonated in that. Feel free to leave a message leave a comment in the comments. If you resonated with my energy, make sure you subscribe for future readings, and I hope to see you in another reading. Okay, let's get into panel number 3. Wow, panel number 3. How are you leveling up? Let's get into it. Yours is a little bit, I don't know, your energy is not as loud as pile number 2. It's a bit quiet. It's a bit more reflective. It's a bit more, I don't know. We'll get into it. I'm interested. I'm intrigued by your file. So inside this bag, we have a little keyword. It's a very important keyword. It's going to kind of tell us how you're leveling up. But let's have a look at these cards here. The cards that you chose. We'll start with the blue card. Attraction. Oh, wow. The energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey towards inner balance and harmony. Wow, there's some sort of attraction. And then we have this girl working on a laptop. So you could be gaining some attraction if you work online, or you have some sort of business online, or some sort of attraction online, basically. Or whatever your work is. Interesting. Okay. Let's get your little intuitive message. I feel like sharing it with you right now before I even get any of your cards. Crazy. Wow. Some of you guys could be blowing up on social media or blowing up on the internet or something. Because that's what I feel like with crazy. It's like crazy. Like that just happened. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Could even just be like a connection or something. Or something happens. You're like, wow, that really happened. So let me tap into your energy. I'm just going to get some channel messages. If you don't want the channel messages, go to the card messages in the timestamp below in the description. We are going to tap into your energy. For pile number 3, Spirit. Okay, so you're figuring out something. You figured something out. Could do something to do with your work. This is how you are leveling up. Yeah, Spirit says you're going to win. You're going to win. You win at something. But it's still a bit ambiguous. What else, Spirit? So there is a level of success coming for you guys, okay? If you've been working on something or a project, or just because I feel like the computer, you may even be getting some sort of, I was going to say message, and then the offering card comes out. Some sort of offering that helps level your life up. Let's get your zodiac sign card. I think you've done a lot of work, or even if you haven't done a lot of work, there is something that you really, really want. Okay, so I feel like, can you see your cards a little bit? Let's get this card. Oh. I think how you're leveling up is something to do with something actually tangible, you know, so, and growth. When I say tangible, it means that you're actually going to be given something physically. That's how we get one more card. But something makes me feel like your energy is a little bit quieter, you know? Maybe there's not much talk about this. You're keeping things to yourself. It's that kind of vibe. We'll see what the cards have to say. We do have the offering here, so you will be given an offering. We'll have a look at the cards are next to it. Let's get into it. Heaven sent. Oh my goodness. We have the artist. So you could be working on something, your art. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. And then we have heaven sent. So something's going to be sent from heaven. Whenever I get the heaven sent, it's just like a divine time. It's divine timing. Something is being sent to you in divine timing. Artist is always about expression as well. You're expressing yourself. Could be online. No more hiding. Oh my God, you're going to be sane. You're going to be sane. There is some sort of offering that's given to you that makes you more exposed, you know, and attraction. People are going to be attracted to you, similar to pile number 2, but yours is more about something that you have that you've created or that you're working on. Definitely could be career or your art. Storms, meaningful destruction. Wow, that, as soon as I looked at that, I was like, you're changing lives. You're going to change lives. Let's see what it's with. It's with eclipse and Aries, and it's with collaboration. Yeah, guys. You're going to develop a relationship. Look at this. Someone's going to offer something to you. Like, oh, do you want to be on my team? Or do you want to work with me? Or do you want to collaborate with me in this way? There's a lot of hands here as well. So many. People could be, you could be so attracting so much attention online that people just want to be a part of whatever it is that you're creating with the artist. I definitely feel like that, okay? This is your level up. You're not hiding anymore. Valiance, take action. Yeah. Whoa, take action. This isn't a time to be quiet. And I think that's maybe, you know how there's a quiet before the storm? I feel like that's this energy, like there's something really dead silent, and then you're like, it's too silent, so something needs to happen. Like, I'm waiting to hear a pin drop, or I'm waiting for the thunder to happen. You know, in a storm, it's quiet, and you're just waiting for that thunder, and then it happens, and then you see the lightning. It's, yeah, something's big is gonna happen. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Wow. You're going to be so attractive. People want to be in your company. You're quite seductive. You got, look at this. Attraction and seductive qualities. If you take action right now, I honestly feel like you're going to have to be, you'll be forced to take action, because someone's going to see you, or someone's going to want to work with you or have you on their team or be a part of what you're doing. And I feel like it really fast tracks your popularity. And then we have awareness. Yeah, you're high. As soon as I touched this, I was like, you're highly evolved. You could be quite spiritual. Then we have richness. Yeah, this is just the richness of your consciousness or your spirituality, or just something here. There's so much that people are going to like about you. It's interesting because as soon as I looked at that, I was like, richness of personality, not just physical beauty. And I actually feel here with this card is that this is all the attention that you're getting. All these marine animals. Look at you here. Got a coral head. You'd rather just be a coral, just sitting on the bottom of the ocean. And then all of a sudden you wake up and you have all these beautiful marine creature friends hanging around you. So it's kind of giving me like maybe you're connecting more with your soul tribe, or you're just getting a lot of energy. And I feel like the energy of these people that are coming in, it's really, really nice. It's nice. It's not like too much attention that you just want to run away and hide. You'll enjoy the company of everyone and the attention that you're getting. It can also mean like rapid increase in your business, just because you'll be getting a lot of clients. That could definitely be the case. Let's get more information. Let's see. Oh, that came out really quickly. Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. And this Virgo in particular is a lovely picture. I really, really look up to this Virgo card. It's like, whenever I look at this card, I'm like, I want to be like this. It's basically hardworking. You know, this person is in a field. He's probably been there all day, and he's just doing what he knows that he needs to do. And at the end of the day, he's going to feel so satisfied. So you're busy doing your work, and it's going to pay off. The amount of attention that you give to your work, dedication. Yeah, so it's looking like career or side hustle or hobby or interest. Whatever you decide to put your attention to and work on will definitely be well received. Let's get your tarot. I'm not doing reversals. Oh, interesting. You got the conflict card. And we got the moon. Whew, let's get some other cards. This Knight of Swords. What's going on with that Knight of Swords? It's actually not the best Knight of Swords card. It's look what it says. Highs, lows, conflict, tension. Oh, okay, I get it. I get what it means. I'll tell you in a second. So it's like you don't like conflict, okay? Or there's this, maybe it's a little bit scary being put out and seen, which rightly it is. But for some reason, all these people, all these connections have been sent to you by heaven. Okay, this is part of your divine plan. Spirit wouldn't send it to you if you couldn't handle it, but oh, these cards are just being a little bit tricky to shuffle. Then we have the moon, okay? The moon is things that are hidden, so it does give me the vibe. Look, it says no more hiding, and the moon is about things that are hidden below the surface. So you'll be forced to kind of maybe experience a little bit discomfort at first, like a little bit of social anxiety or a little bit of overwhelm or a little bit of just, it could just even be like your energy is sensitive because you're not used to all this attention. But you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it, pile number 3. Don't worry about that. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, ambition. You know what? I don't even think that's your energy. It's not your energy. You're more in the moon. You know, the moon energy, intuitive, dreamy, reserved, introspective, spiritual. But then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Someone's coming in. That's that collaboration. Here they are. They're ambitious. They can see your potential, and they're going to want to help you in some way, or can see the gifts that you have and can see that they want you on their team, or they want you to work for them in some way, or there's basically some sort of opportunity that this person brings in for you. Oh, and then you have the Chariot. Then it just skyrockets into this fast-paced energy, motion. So an example of this would be if your work has just been quite like stable, you know, settled. This person comes in and then you are just firing, and it kind of gives me this energy with the action. It's like you take some sort of action, you decide to collaborate, and then your career takes off in a really positive direction, or whatever you're working on. You know, I love the Chariot because it's heading in a direction that is positive, and you know where the destination is. So you're heading towards results, I feel. And it's fun. It's exciting with this card here. And then we have the 7 of Wands, which is bravery. And I always feel here with the fish, that fish represents finances for me. Okay, so then we have a lot of fish here as well. You're going to be so wealthy. You're going to have a lot of money, especially with the richness, like heaps of money, a fortune coming in for you because you're brave. You were brave. Because I honestly feel that your energy is a little bit more timid. It's not, you couldn't care less if you're being seen, you know, but I think there's something special that you have to offer, and people can start to see that, and whatever you're working on must be pretty amazing and remarkable. So just keep at that, or if that's your talents or if that's your work, just massive progress and fortune and results and increase in money, especially here. This Queen of Pentacles, she's coming in, she's helping you. Let's see. But it could just be opportunity. It may not even be a person, but I think for majority of you it is. Oh, far out. Oh, for God, that happiness, I tried not for it to fall out, and it did. And I don't do reversals. So you're going to be very happy. Happiness is coming in. I think it's just happiness with the way that you spend your time. Yeah, money's coming in, guys. Money's coming in. Someone's going to offer you an amazing job position or an amazing opportunity, they see something within you that you have, and they invest in you. Don't rush into things, okay? All right, you don't need to rush. Ah! Oh my God, they are flying out, and I'm not even fully shuffling. There are secrets being hidden from you. Soon you'll find out something important that you need to know. Trust issues may be present. Okay, so you're going to find something. And also with the moon, things are being revealed to you. So there could be someone behind the scenes, or some people, or someone that's watching you that finally is open with their intentions. Then we have, what else? Oh, for God's sake. Sick of, like, I want the cards to pop out when I want them, but they're not. Fame and fortune. I told you with the fish and the richness. There you go, okay? Everything I've been saying, pile number 3, how exciting for you. I don't know whether you're going to be ready for it, but don't rush into things. You don't have to rush. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Because I do feel a level of overwhelm. I feel so overwhelmed. And I think that's how you're going to feel. But, yeah, I just really like this artist card. Because you're creating something. You're expressing something that people are going to recognize in you. Yeah. And, you know, art is just giving me this energy of artistry. Like there's something that you do, or there's a way of doing something, or just that is unique to you, okay? And people can see that. And I want to invest in that. So pile number 3, I'm going to leave your reading there. It's very kind of specific and very... There's a lot that's going to be coming to you. It's really exciting. So just pace yourself. Just keep doing what you're passionate and what you love, okay? Because if you do that, then you're ultimately rich, and all of this doesn't really matter. But I think heaven or spirit wants this for you, okay? Wants you to kind of be a little bit more seen and have a little bit more of an attraction in the world. Okay, so pile number 3, that's your reading. I hope something resonated. Feel free to leave a comment. If you resonated with my energy and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so that you can see my other videos. And I'm sending so much love.